Hi, I'm here to talk to you a little bit about a summer course that I'm going to be teaching along with Meg Chatsky in the Washington State Sea Grant Program. And this summer course is going to explore the question of blue carbon and green water. And in this class, we're going to be looking at kelp aquaculture in the Puget Sound in Hood Canal and how kelp aquaculture might be able to help us create a more resilient food system and also, secondarily, combat the problem of ocean acidification and maybe even help us increase our capacity in upland situations to sequester carbon terrestrially. So we're going to be exploring oceanic food production and terrestrial food production. So really, this class is the perfect class to bring out your inner farmer pirate. So, what are we going to be doing? Well, first of all, the world being willing, we're going to be going on some absolutely wonderful field trips all around Puget Sound, exploring kelp production, looking at traditional indigenous ways of harvesting and gathering seaweeds and shellfish from the shorelines. We're also going to be traveling to some local farms where we're going to learn about some ongoing experiments that we're doing at the Organic Farm School on South Whidbey Island and with the Washington State Sea Grant in combination with a local kelp farm, looking at how kelp might help us augment pasture growth and increase terrestrial carbon storage. So we're going to be doing some real life experimentation with kelp, setting kelp out in pastures, monitoring plant growth, and thinking about how farms, terrestrial farms, can help contribute to sequestering carbon in the soil. Meanwhile, out in the ocean, we'll be exploring this connection between kelp aquaculture. So as the kelp grows, the kelp aquaculture can help us sequester carbon dioxide that is dissolved in the ocean and thereby reducing the dramatic impacts of ocean acidification. Potentially, we see a possibility that aquaculture or mariculture of kelp might actually help us grow other species aquaculturally like oysters by creating a locally depleted area in which ocean acidification is less pronounced where large kelp mariculture operations are located. So we'll be looking at this connection between dissolved carbon dioxide, oceanic pH, and mariculture of kelp. And then we're going to be taking a look at how upland farms can work to help sequester carbon in their soils. And what are the ways in which these two parts of our food system might be able to come together to both continue to provide robust and resilient food to the inhabitants of Puget Sound, but also be working simultaneously to sequester carbon and help combat climate change as we adapt new practices and new ways of being with a lower carbon footprint. So we hope you'll join us this summer for Environment 495A, which will be taught synchronously online or in person as the universe allows. And if allowed, we're going to be going on some absolutely terrific field trips exploring these in person. If we're not allowed, we'll be visiting these sites virtually, talking with aquaculturists, talking with farmers, and learning as much as we can about local mariculture opportunities. So thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you this summer quarter in the B term for Environment 495A. Thank you so much.